I asked you where the girls are.
Look, I've come for the school uniforms. That's all you need to know.
Well, are they OK? They're upset yesterday.
I'll get them myself.
Hey, no, you won't. You haven't got the run of this place anymore.
2 grey skirts, 2 shirts, 2 pullovers, and else they can go in what they're wearing.
And what, you're going to tell their teacher that their daddy at their stepdad, so they had to spend a night away from home?
You're not a stepdad.
I will be by Easter.
You're the bloke the man lives with.
What are you trying to prove?
Nothing. I'm trying to take my kids to school.
Wait here.
Can you smell it?
No.
Oh, it's definitely whiffy.
There you are, Blanche.
Oh, thank you very much. Your tank's leaking.
You what?
That fish thing. There's water coming out of it.
Where?
I don't know. I can't see it, but I can smell it. Damp.
It's not the fish tank.
It's the fish, then. They're dead.
Well, they're moving.
Fine. Then it's the drains or the sinks. My nose is never wrong. You're damp.
So I know what a mess you're making.
Jobs aren't finished yet.
Thought you'd be on the phone every 5 minutes. If you told her I hate you.
No.
You told her about Sophie.
No, I didn't want to worry her.
You mean you're keeping your mouth shut?
No, like I said, I didn't want to worry her.
I'll phone her up. She needs to know the place is a death trap. Kids are not coming back till it's safe.
What happened was an accident.
They're staying with me till Sally gets back.
Oh, they'll love that. Your flat's a palace, the lap of luxury.
Good enough for me and Alison.
Yeah, well, the girls don't like it. It's too small. They'd rather be in their own home with me and their mother.
Whatever you do here, you know, there'll always be more mine than yours.
You're living in the past, Kevin. I pay the bills here now.
Is your name on the deed?
No. Is yours?
When are you going to stock some upmarket brands?
When I get customers that can afford them, Dougie.
Oh, well, there's the pair of us.
Oh, no, is that your way of telling me I'm just about to make a nice, juicy return on my investment?
You know you are. Once them muddled masses in council houses get their new bathrooms and whatnot, we rake in a very decent profit.
So we're going to have to wait months.
Well, you always knew we would. What's the problem?
No problem, buddy. Just your average anxious creditor.
Have faith. If you can't trust me, who can you trust? Hello, look.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I've talked things over with Ken.
And?
He knows how upset I've been.
Yeah, so do I. So do I. And I'm really sorry for all the trouble I caused you.
Look, leave it out, Dev, please.
Fine. Fine. What I'm not sorry for is telling Mike the truth. Listen, he should have known all along.
I agree. I don't want to argue about it.
And neither do I.
Look, if I come back to work here, I want to be able to discuss things and know that it's not going to go any further.
They won't. They won't. I'll tell you, listen, can't everything be the way it was? VAT returns are still here. So's the price gun.
And is that supposed to tempt me?
I'm here too. Is that a yes? Is that a yes? Yeah?
I just had to find out how much Adam knew.
About you?
Yeah, me and my marriage to Susan.
Did you think I'd get in the way?
Well, no, but I had to tread carefully, you see. I mean, he's only a boy. I mean, he just met his grandfather for the first time, and then to meet his father out of the blue and his stepmother, well, that would have been too much.
So what are you going to do now, then?
Well, I thought of asking Susan to let him come down for the weekend.
To spend time with us, you mean?
Yeah, why not?
Nothing, it's just... he doesn't know you.
Well, he won't do, will he? Stuck up there in Scotland.
Do you think Susan will let him come down?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to push her. I'll be wasting my time. She's got the upper hand.
Excuse me.
Can't it wait?
Well, not really.
You certainly pick your moments, Hayley.
Well, I'm sorry, but Linda told me I had to let her know straight away.
About what?
About when I'd need time off for my foster child.
Your foster child?
Mike, Roy and Ailey have been accepted as foster parents.
Social worker came round yesterday. Our first one's coming on Wednesday, so can I have the whole day off?
Of course you can.
Sorry it's such short notice.
You said it would be.
It's exciting, isn't it, having a child? Can't wait to meet her. Bit nerve-wracking.
We know.
I hope she likes me. I'm not expecting you to approve, Mr. Baldwin.
I've got nothing to say on the subject.
All right, well, thanks.
Hayley wants a child, she gets a child. Under different circumstances, I'll be laughing.
So, Amanda's invited you to dinner?
Yes, she phoned me at the shop this morning.
She must want to clear the air.
I hope she does. I do. We parted on such bad terms.
Maybe she'd had a change of heart.
Maybe.
You're not convinced?
No, we've got to sort something out. I can't go on sniping at each other like this.
Well, you can only tell her how you feel.
I don't want to be isolated from my family, Rita. In some time in the future, we're going to have to face Isabel's death. And when that happens, we're all going to need each other.
Well, families have a way of pulling together.
We're so very close.
You will be again.
Well, I hope so.
So, she was with Mike when you walked in?
Yeah, just stood there, hard-faced.
But you were not.
Well, it's my own.
Well, so did she tell you that she had a son to him?
Susan's the type wouldn't tell you if your hat were on backwards. She left Mike to fill me in.
Well, at least it's all out in autumn.
Yeah. He wants to invite the kid down for a weekend.
How do you feel about that?
All right. He's his son. He should have contact with him. But I don't want him there all the time, and I don't want him living with us.
Well, why would he? His home's up in Scotland.
Yeah, I know. I'll do whatever Mike wants. I owe him a son. I cost him one, didn't I?
Well, I thought it'd get further than that. It'd be all right, we have another go at it. You've been working on it all dinner time.
I told you it was an old wreck.
Yeah, well, what's yours, a Lamborghini?
Hey, man, gets further than the end of the street, mate.
Hey, wasn't this car of the year once? Yeah, I was in the infants.
Well, the paintwork's not bad. I see no rust.
No engine either.
Look, Sam, just grab the wheel. We'll push it back, eh?
Yeah, I'll help.
Cheers. 1, 2, 3, go!
Matt! Matt!
What's up?
Look at these! They're soaked!
What do you mean soaked?
I went to get some boxes of bandages. The smell in the cellar is terrible. Much worse than in the waiting room. These were stacked against the wall. They're wringing wet.
Oh, is there a burst pipe somewhere?
I don't know. The whole place is damp.
It can't be damp. It's just been rebuilt. It cost tens of thousands.
Well, the way it looks now, it's going to cost tens of thousands to repair.
Look at the comics.
Because they haven't got time.
But Dad just said that you'd take us out.
Yeah, and I will. I'll pick you up from school tomorrow, then we'll go for a pizza.
Cool. There's Danny.
Oh, yeah. Hey, watch the road!
Hi.
Did Dad hurt you yesterday?
No, I'm fine. It was a lot worse than it looked. Are you okay, Sophie?
Yeah, is the decorating finished yet?
Hey, nearly.
Can I get my big doll?
No, you've got a couple of dolls at the flat.
But I want Jessica. She's my favourite.
Look, they're all the same.
No, they're not. Jessica talks.
Come on.
What about Jessica?
It's all right. I'll look after her. She'll be fine with me till your mum gets back.
Yeah, Danny will look after dolls. That's something he can do.
So where are you going to get the money you need for the parts for this?
I'm going to do a bit of stripping, aren't I?
Oh, you'll have to put your fees up.
Do people really pay you for taking your clothes off?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an art form. We trained for years.
What? And they don't laugh at you?
No, they feel sorry for him.
Yeah, we'd all be sorry if you took your kit off. What's he doing here? Hey, he's valeting the car. Yeah, well, I don't employ kids, and I don't employ you to work for yourself.
Well, we've not in, boss. The guy with Rover didn't turn up.
Yeah, well, if the garage is empty, you clear that mess up. And you can shift this off the forecourt. I'm running a garage, not a junkyard.
Yeah, you should be able to pick that up at the pharmacy, OK? Have you got through to the estates manager yet?
He's been engaged all afternoon, and now there's an answering machine message to say that he's gone home for the day.
All the patients are complaining.
It smells a lot worse than it was.
I should have gone to the town hall.
Well, I did leave a message.
I mean, people come here for their health. This place is more like a health hazard than a health centre.
Something's got to be done before we open tomorrow. If we do open.
Well, I think you should go see Dougie Ferguson.
Why?
His company's responsible for the renovation work.
What, on this building?
Well, on all the Victoria Street development.
Ah, I look forward to that. Yeah, go round with the air freshener again, will you, girl? Mr. Francis, could you come in, please?
You look very smart.
Always dress well when you're nervous.
Boosts your confidence.
Well, I suppose so.
When you come back, are you going straight to your flat?
Well, I don't know.
Well, look, call in at my place. It doesn't matter what time it is. I'd like to know how you went on.
I'll probably need a stiff drink.
Well, you can have what you like. See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Call, please, Peter.
Now, are you the right age for these half-naked pop stars?
I hope there's nothing in them that Roy will object to.
Oh, there will be.
I know it doesn't really matter, but I think it's just as well to know what girls their age are talking about.
Boys and makeup. They're the front runners.
Roy would like her to be interested in social and industrial history.
Oh, I think the magazines will have the edge.
Look, little man, I don't think you should ask her.
Oh, it'll be all right. She never goes anywhere near it.
Yeah, but you can't just...
OK, see you then.
Tongs in here?
Oh, don't you start.
Someone let off a stink bomb.
Well, I haven't. Have you, Molly?
Surprisingly, no.
Smells like blocked toilets.
Has he behaved himself?
Oh, he's been great. He's worked really hard.
Mum, will you let Sam put his car in our garage?
What?
Well, Kevin's in an arc. He told him to shift it off the forecourt.
But it's not ready to drive yet. There's months of work to be done on it.
And our garage is dead near.
Yeah, I know where our garage is.
Look, if it's inconvenient...
Yeah, but it is convenient.
It's full of our garden furniture, and there's loads of old boxes with old toys and clothes.
Oh, they're rubbish. I'll sort them out.
Well, you make sure you do, because I won't. It'll be fine.
Oh, cheers.
Told you she wants so bad. Ta-da, Mum.
See you later.
Oh, they make a lovely couple.
Amanda, I know we can't live under the same roof, but we should be able to talk.
We always seem to lose our tempers, don't we?
Well, I won't if you won't.
All right.
Well, let me tell you how I feel. I love your mother, and I always have. We've had our ups and downs.
But you've had a very happy marriage. You raised a family.
Yes, that's true. I mean, we were both looking forward to retirement, you know, grandchildren, all that. But now she's ill.
A lot of people are.
But every day I have to ask myself, how will she be? I mean, will there be any sign of recognition, and how will she react to what I do or say?
Dad, that's just the illness. It has absolutely no bearing on how she feels about you.
No, it's because of the illness that she feels nothing.
That's not true.
Amanda, she's gone, and I just can't deal with it.
Well, you should be able to deal with it. You have your past together to look back on.
No, the past is organised. It's old letters and photograph albums. I know what we wanted. I know what happened. I know what we did.
Well, that should see you through.
But it doesn't. Look, I'm just desperate.
For what?
For someone to talk to. Without that, I'm trapped in your mother's illness.
No, Dad, you're not. You walk away from that nursing home every day.
No, I go home to an empty house with no word of welcome.
Well, that was your choice. You could have stayed here with me.
Yes, well, we both knew that wasn't working out.
We both know why, don't we?
Without Rita, I would have gone out of my mind.
Oh, Dad, don't be so melodramatic.
I can't bear the loneliness. It's the constant, unrelieved isolation. I mean, whatever I did on my own. Until Rita.
I'm alone. I don't see why it's so hard for you. You've got good health.
Yeah, well, in a way, so is your mother. It's just that her mind... What's it?
Hello, Dad.
I hadn't realised you'd invited them along.
Would you have come if I'd told you?
So he's left you on your own, has he?
Well, thanks, Fred. He's gone to his daughter's.
And you're persona non grata.
Oh, I'm the Scarlet Woman.
You don't seem much bothered.
Well, let's say I feel less guilty about it than I did.
Good. It's not as if his poor missus knows or cares what pair of you get up to, is it?
You put it very bluntly, Fred.
I don't pussyfoot round people's consciences.
Well, I've squared it with my conscience, but I know Anthony's still worried.
But if he wants to carry on seeing you, it's someone he has to come to terms with, your health.
And yours. And Anthony's.
But not his wife's. Cheers.
Fred.
Well...
Jean will be with you in a minute, love.
Yeah, no hurry. It's him I came to see.
Let's sit down, shall we?
Oh, what can I do for you?
You're the man that built the medical centre, yeah?
Well, I rebuilt it, yeah. It was in a right state before I got my hands on it.
Oh, well, it's in a worse state now.
Well, it couldn't be. First-class materials went on that job. First-class workmanship.
So tell me why it smells, why the walls are damp, and why everything in the cellar is ruined.
Seriously?
Yeah, and that's why I'm going to the town hall first thing tomorrow morning to see what the estate manager has to say about it.
There's no need for that. Let me get you a drink and tell me all about it.
Do you know, Susan's had 12 years to tell that lad anything she wants.
12 years to slag you off.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. The first thing you're going to have to do is show him you're no monster.
Well, he can see that for himself.
He'll see whatever she tells him to see.
So, do you reckon I've got a hope?
Of getting him to like you?
Well, I want him to love me eventually. I used to think the world of my old man. I wouldn't argue with him, but...
Oh, Mike, don't start laying down the law to him. He won't be used to it.
I'm not going to come the heavy father.
No, I know you won't. All I'm saying is take things at his pace. He's got a lot more to learn than you have.
I can see you've been talking about me for some days.
What did you expect?
Well, I rather hoped you would listen to what I had to say.
We've heard it all before and we reject it.
Isabel's a sick woman.
George, I have no respect for your opinion whatsoever. Why Amanda asked you here, I do not know.
He's Mum's brother, Dad.
I am closest to her.
You're the one who's abandoned her.
You're spending more and more of your time with Rita.
You've shirked your responsibilities. You could have looked after Isabel longer if you'd wanted to.
You don't know what you're talking about. You haven't been through it. I mean, you don't know what it's like.
Neither do you. When was the last time you did the slightest thing for her?
I visit her.
You pay strangers to wash her, dress her, feed her, take her to the toilet.
And I gave you half the money for long enough.
Yes, until you got sick of doing it.
Until you forgot you were married to her at all.
Not many brothers would do what Uncle George has done. The primary responsibility is not his.
Look, Dad, like it or not, she is your wife. Yes, she's ill and you live apart, but you're still married to each other.
You are her husband.
She doesn't even know who I am.
Look, she's loved you for 40-odd years. Surely that must count for something.
Yes, it does. Yes, you're right. I've got to stop treating her as if she doesn't exist. It's not fair. It's not just.
No, it's not.
I've got to choose. I've got to make up my mind.
Yes.
Yes, she's my wife, and I must treat her as my wife.
Dad, that's all we're asking.
Yes. Yes, I'm going to put it right.
All I'm saying is you go shooting your mouth off to the estates manager, the first thing he's going to do is shut you down.
Then I'll have to find my new premises. I've got thousands of patients on my books.
Oh, and you think he's got a couple of flash new medical centres standing idle, do you? No, if he did, the council wouldn't have put money into Rosamond Street. You go to him, you're out of business.
I'm not putting my patients' health at risk. I've got mothers with young babies queuing up every day. Not to mention people with respiratory complaints.
All right, well, there's no need to panic. I could be at the medical centre first thing tomorrow morning, before the estates managers even got out of bed. I know that place better than anyone. I will fix it.
Not another one. I'll be drunk.
It's only next door, though, and I'll carry you home.
Hey, is this the way it's going to be from now on? We shut up shop, Ned, here.
Why not? It suits me. Hey, really glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be back. Cheers.
Is this the only photograph you've got?
It's the only one Susan gave me.
You can't let her treat you like this. He's your son as much as he's hers.
You know what'll happen, don't you?
If you ask her to bring him down this weekend, I say no, what'll happen. She'll keep you hanging on for a day or three and then say no.
Well, what else can I do?
Why don't you go up to Scotland yourself?
Oh, I tried that once, got me nowhere.
Well, this time be determined.
Yeah, get on the phone, demand your rights, Mike. Tell her that you're coming to see your son, no matter what she might think.
She'll never stand for that.
Well, she'll have to eventually. She might as well get used to the idea.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Dad?
No, please, leave me alone.
You can't just storm off.
Please, get out of my way.
You couldn't expect us to just sit there and take it.
Amanda, I don't expect anything from you, and that's what I get.
What's happening?
Oh, Rita, please go inside. I don't want you to come involved.
Can't you see what she's brought you to?
I made up my own mind.
You do nothing on your own anymore. She's pulling your strings.
Amanda, you want me to treat your mother like my wife? Well, that's what I propose to do.
Yes, like a wife you're sick and tired of.
Now, those are not my words.
Because you're not honest enough to use them.
She doesn't know who I am. She hasn't recognized me in months.
Oh, Anthony. Why don't you tell your precious Rita exactly what you intend to do?
In my own good time.
Well, I'll tell her then.
No, you won't.
Tell me what's going on?
My father...
My children do not wish me to go on seeing you, Rita, while I'm still married to Isabel. And I don't want that either.
You just want my mother to die.
How dare you? Look, I want to be happy now, not in years to come. Who's to say your mother might outlive me?
Look, I don't understand.
Rita, I've made up my mind. I'm no longer going to betray Isabel. It's not right that she's ignored.
Go on. Tell her what you intend to do.
I'm going to do what's only right to do. Bring my marriage to an end. I've made my decision. I'm divorcing her.